Welcome to Hollywood Deli. I'm your host, Blue. So, listen, we're going to talk about Sister Wives. So, we're coming up on season 19, and there's really no material out here. So, I'm in these streets trying to find it for y'all. So, I found this lady. I really like her. She does reviews on Sister Wives and other reality shows, but on this channel of hers called Senior Perspective, she talks about Robin, and she really, really has the handle on Robin and how Robin seems to just miraculously appear and have these opportunities, like being on Sister Wives, linking up with Kody, and then also how she gets her hands dirty, but is able to frame it so that it doesn't look like it's her and it's other people. So let's get into it. We're just gonna watch this video. It's probably quite entertaining.
Hi, everybody. The other day, while we were reading a chapter of Becoming Sister Wives, I kind of had an aha moment, if you will, a realization about Robin and maybe how she keeps her hands clean but is still doing the dirty work. I don't know. Let's talk about it.
The
Hi,
dramatic
everybody.
music.
My name is Jenny. My channel is called Senior Perspective on Sister Wives. I also have a sub channel called Reality TV Breakdown that has Seeking Sister Wives and other reality TV shows that I watch and reviews for those. So go ahead and subscribe to that as well. Now, today we are talking about Robin Brown. So on Thursday nights, we have our book club, or Cook with Charity Club, if you will. And a couple weeks ago, I was reading and sort of had an aha moment as I'm reading through the book because I had not read Becoming Sister Wives before. So it's been kind of fun for me to go through it for the first time with fresh eyes and actually be shocked at a lot of the stuff in here. I can't believe there hasn't been more discussion about some of the stuff that's in this book. It's quite amazing. One of the things that was revealed in there was how Robin met Kody, according to her. The actual meeting of Kody, although contradictory to other things she said in other interviews and even things TLC has said, shocking, I did notice something that was kind of a pattern with her behavior when it came to Meri and the catfishing.
Come again?
Or at least I think so. This is where I'm going to need a lot of your input to come back and give me some more information, maybe fill me in, or at least give me your opinion down below. Let's start back with the catfishing. For those of you who aren't familiar with that, after Meri divorced Kody so that he could marry.
Okay, so this is where she got the tea that we all, at least I, didn't know. She breaks down how Robin is tied to the catfish because we all suspected that Robin was involved with it, and now we know it wasn't just Robin; it was Kody too. And so, in my opinion, based on what she says, Meri was set up from day one to the meeting of Robin and the making it seem like it was her ideal. Because you got to remember, Meri was on the outs with Kody when they met Robin, and so she felt like the only way to make him happy and to try to gain his favor was to get another wife in there. That's the only way to make him satisfied. Find someone he's attracted to, and maybe that'll gain me some favor in her warped mind. And so that's why she was all for him courting Robin. Little did she know, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I believe that Kody had already had eyes on Robin, had already um, talked to her, and she's going to explain some of the background of that. And I believe they just brought Meri in to get Meri on their side and to make it seem like this was Meri's ideal. And Meri also loved keeping secrets from the other sister wives, so Kody told her to keep this a secret, and she was all for it because having secrets with Kody, she felt important. So let's get into this.
Robin and thus adopt her 3 children. The relationship between Meri and Kody over the next few years really started to deteriorate. Now, it's well documented that their relationship was deteriorating prior to this, and we know also that Meri likes to take extreme measures to try to draw Kody back in. i.e., still hang around and contribute financially to the family when there had been no intimate relations for over.
Exactly. No intimate relationships, just hanging around, giving him money, and hopes that he will reciprocate that with some dick. And she was so desperate. This is. I believe the way he iced her out is why it was so easy for them to catfish her. It was so easy for her to get catfished.
A decade between them. And he said, there never will be. I'm not interested in you as a wife. You can find another guy and it's okay. And she's still hanging on.
Yep.
Meri is known for desperate measures. So Meri's struggling with her relationship with Kody. Okay, this is no secret. And her bestie is Robyn Brown. Meri eventually gets catfished online. So I had seen online in the past, and I believe it was Topish who said it on her video. So I just want to put that out there. I don't know this for a fact. I didn't see it in a People magazine article. I didn't hear it from their mouth in an interview. But I heard through a video on Topish's channel, this Sam character who reached out to Meri and was talking to her about business ventures, it wasn't about her LuLaRoe, which is what I assumed. According to her channel and her video, it was about him being this multi-millionaire, which is what we know he claimed to be, that he wanted to invest in My Sister Wife's Closet. So
What a coincidence,
Kody
y'all. Listen,
actually
what a coincidence that this catfish multimillionaire reaches out to Mary's desperate behind, thirsty for love behind, and wants to talk about My Sister Wife's Closet. Come on now. Who was so invested in My Sister Wife's Closet oth- other than Robyn? No one. Kody. So that's how we know that this catfishing was done by Robyn and Kody because the catfish, their main interest was My Sister Wife's Closet.
encouraged Meri to go ahead and have a conversation with this guy and see if anything would come of it. So we now know that this guy named Sam Cooper, who reached out to Meri through a direct message asking about investing in My Sister Wife's Closet.
Are you fucking kidding me? She really thought that this guy who looked like this was interested. Now, listen, I'm not um, shaming Mary's looks, but I'm just saying he looks pretty fit, really young. I can't fathom him wanting a 50 some woman who's his mother's age by the looks of it, the way he looks. He looks about 32. And someone who is out of shape. Like if Mary was in shape and really kept herself up, then I would be like, yeah. And if you don't know who Mary is and you're watching this video, Mary is the one to the top left of me. And she just frumpy looking. He he was not attracted to her. I can't believe she let this catfish her.
Eventually kept talking to her, eventually started wooing her, became her confidant. She started sharing what her relationship was like with Kody. He sympathized with her, and it became an emotional online relationship. And of course, during all
Just
this
lonely.
time, there was no money coming in. Red flag number one. We could do another video on Meri. How many red flags were they regarding this catfishing thing? But that's not for this video. Okay. So the excuse he gave why the investment wasn't coming through, don't know. Maybe she just didn't care anymore because she was very interested in this emotional connection she had to Sam. Now, in reality,
That was so desperate. And then she was so desperate she looked past the red flags. He said he was an investor and no money ever came. And so at this point, she probably her thirsty. Mary was looking for some dick.
Sam was a woman named
She was just thirsty.
Jackie Overton. She's kind of a serial catfisher and not altogether. So throughout this entire emotional affair, Meri had phone conversations with him, and Meri texted him, but never once met him in person or did a FaceTime. Red flag number two. Okay, again, that's not this video. Now, Jackie Overton's voice is apparently quite low, so it was easy for her to put on the southern
Bullshit. I heard Jackie's
accent
voice.
that she did when she.
And Jackie's voice is a woman trying to sound like a man. obvious. She was just thirsty. Mary was just so thirsty um for some attention and was isolated to her little house that she fell for anything. And that's what happened when you're thirsty like that. You'll just fall for anything. And you'll ignore red flags. It was just obvious that this woman was trying to disguise her voice because I heard the back and forth between them, and it was clear that was a woman.
Was Sam and use her lower voice to portray that she was a gentleman and not a woman. Okay, the main motive in all of this is always money for Jackie Overton. She's done this with other people. She gets to a point that she gets you compromised, you share information you don't want out there, then she sabotages and she blackmails you, and she wants hush money, basically. Okay, fair enough. Meri got catfished. Oops. Move on, right? Except that we learned, only for certain through Robyn and Meri, in the tell-all talk back, whatever it was, of season 18, that what everybody had suspected before was true, and that is that there is a connection between Robyn and the Catfisher. It's like Robyn knew the Catfisher. People didn't really know. It was just a bunch of rumor. Okay, so here's what the story is. Robyn is good friends with a gal named Kendra, who, according to one news article, she met and she knows from Las Vegas. Yet the episode when they went to San Francisco said in the episode that her friend Kendra, who lives nearby to San Francisco, was coming over. So I don't know if she had just moved. I don't know if the article was incorrect and she didn't live in Vegas. Maybe you have more information about how she actually met Kendra and where Kendra lives. I don't know. Maybe she's a vagabond, moves around a lot. Now, she has lots of kids herself. I believe she was in the Mormon faith also. So Robyn has this friend. She gets on television too. I know she was kind of like a cameo in a couple other episodes. I can't remember which, but her main episode was the go to San Francisco, and she was the one that took the women around to shops to try to find dresses for, I think, was their commitment ceremony. Maybe it was a wedding. I don't think it was a wedding. I think it was a commitment ceremony. Doesn't matter. Okay, so that's really the end of it. We don't really hear much about Kendra. So here we are 15 years later, after there's suspicion about Robyn's involvement in the catfishing, and both Meri and her come out and admit, although they don't say Kendra's name, but everybody knows it's Kendra, come out and admit that Robyn had a friend, Kendra, who was feeding her false information about Sam, the make-believe man, who is really this Jackie lady. For whatever reason, Kendra was inserting herself into this situation with the Catfisher. Meri's being catfished. Nobody knows about it. Kendra finds out about it.
Apparently.
Kendra goes to Robyn. Or was Kendra involved all along? And shares with Robyn what's going down. They'll never tell us the truth.
They was all set. It was set up. Meri was set up by Kendra, Robyn, and Kody. I think they all got together because it looked bad when they forced Meri to divorce him. And so, in order to make Kody look good, they had to sabotage Meri. And how did they do that? Is a smear campaign. And what did they do? They catfish because he encouraged her to actually talk to the catfish.
But Kendra vouched for Sam. She kept telling Robyn, oh, no, this is real. I saw him. I met him. He's a real man. Meri is having a full-on affair with a man who does exist.
There go the smear campaign.
Lies, lies, lies.
Robyn believes her friend Kendra. She talks to Kody about it. Eventually they approach Meri. Meri gets defensive. She says, no, I never had this affair. And so it goes. Okay. So we have Meri having this situation with a catfisher and Robyn inserting herself in it via her friend. So Robyn's hands are clean. I didn't say anything. I didn't do anything. I don't know anything. Kendra's telling me all of this.
All the time.
Now let's go back to the book. And when I was reading this live, as I do Thursday nights, 7 p.m., join us, I was like, well, this kind of sounds familiar. All right. So this is how, according to Robyn, Kody, and Robyn met.
I, I don't really care about how Cody and Robin met. I just know that this proves that Robin and her friend Kendra and Cody all set it up together, and they were all in cahoots. The Catfish knew Kendra, and so I believe that they were all setting Mary up, and the Catfish, I believe, was paid to contact Mary, and so and also to create a good storyline using Mary. That was fucked up though. Anyway, make sure you like, subscribe, make sure you leave 5-star rating, and y'all have a good night.